In today's class, I'm going to give you 5 tests so we can break this movement down, figure out what muscles are not pulling their weights, and isolate what your weak point is so you can finally unlock your first pull-up. This is the same approach I use to coach all gymnastic movements, from more simple movements like getting your first pull-up to wing muscle-ups, handstands. Gymnastic coaching is all about taking very complex movements and breaking it down step by step so we can isolate each muscle group, learn how to engage that muscle group properly, and build the muscle memory around these complex movements. The props we're going to need today is your pull-up bar. Ideally, if you have 3 different band strengths and a box to adjust the levels. Let's get you started on your first pull-up. Test number 1, your grip strength. Stepping up to our bar. It's important when you're grabbing the bar that you're wrapping your thumb and your fingers all the way around the bar, stepping off and testing your dead hang. You should be able to hang here for at least 20 to 30 seconds. If you can't and you start slipping, then you need to strengthen your grip strength. Your grip strength is your foundation. You can do this by timing your dead hangs and gradually building up more and more. Even though I know it's a bit boring to hang there from the bar, it is important. The other way that you can test your grip strength is by taking very heavy dumbbells. Holding the dumbbells, being as heavy as possible, and you can do farmer carries. So walk across the gym and back. Also, not the most exciting movement, but again, your grip strength is your foundation. You need to have a solid foundation before we progress to the other movements. Test number 2, your scapular control. To test this, we're going back up to our pull-up bar. You should be able to dead hang from the bar while keeping your elbows straight and locked in, and then retracting through your scapula without bending your elbows. You should be able to do at least 10 of these reps. If you cannot, we need to strengthen your scapula stabilization. The next movement we're going to do is face pulls. It can be super nice to do this with a cable machine so you can gradually increase the weight, but if you have the 3 different thickness of bands, you can start with the lightest, move to the medium, and eventually do the heaviest band. And also just where you step, you can start to step further away from the band to increase the difficulty and to progressively overload this movement. Setting up, you want the band about face height or about your chin. The setup for this, you're going to focus on your thumbs facing up and retracting through the scapula, keeping the tension through your core so we can strengthen through your rotator cuff, your trapezius, and your rhomboids. Test number 3, core strength. To test this, we're going to drop down to the floor and do a hollow body hold. You want to make sure that you're pressing your lower back into the ground and extend out to the full hollow position and hold this for at least 30 seconds. If you can't do that, a nice test to make sure you're keeping your lower back pressed into the ground is using a band. Attach it to your rig very low, and then pinching this under your lower back and start in a dead bug. Make sure you can actively press your lower back into the ground, keeping that band in place. If you arch, then the band slips out, and make sure it's not underneath your butt. We need to make sure it's underneath your lower back so you can engage that core properly. Start in the dead bug, slowly extending one leg out until you get to the full hollow. If that band slips, you know you've gone too far and you need to bring one leg back. Start wherever your current level is until you can make it to that 30-second mark, and then gradually extend one leg and then the other until you can get that full hollow hold for that solid 30-second hold. Test number 4, your vertical pulling strength. We're going to use the bar and the box. gripping the bar and using the box to jump from. You're gonna jump your face above the bar and try to hold 5 to 10 seconds on a slow negative. If you collapse right away or cannot last at least 5 seconds, then we need to strengthen your lats. The simplest way to strengthen your lats and deload the pull-up movements is using the very thick band again. Stepping through, make sure we're full gripping the bar, and using the band to assist the pull above the bar. Now again, you want to hold and slowly lower to at least 3 to 5 seconds. Then pull back through and do this movement of slow, slow, slow negatives. You can even use a timer to make sure you're actually descending within that 3 to 5 second range. Test number 5, see if you can hold the top last end range position for at least 5 seconds. So we're again gripping the bar and using the box to jump off of, and see if you can hold your head above the bar for at least 5 seconds. If you collapse and you cannot hold that, then we need to strengthen your biceps. Again, the simplest way to deload this movement and scale it is to use our thick band, stepping through and holding at the top position for as long as possible. The second movement we can do to isolate and strengthen the biceps is to switch our grip to a supinated grip. So that means you turn your wrist, and then for these we can do reps. Pulling to the top and slowly lowering. So how was it for you? Were you able to identify that weak link? Once you understand what is holding you back, you're able to take those step by step up that ladder until you finally unlock that first pull-up. And if you want the full program to take with you to the gym, you can try it out now for free in my training app. Link is in the caption. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment what level you're currently stuck at, and we'll see you at the bar.